Hey guys, this is me, Twisted Out Detail, Norman. Let me get my camera brighter. Where'd it go? That. Oh, there it is. Ooh, a little bit shiny. There we go. So I'm gonna watch let you review the clips, and I'll go into detail on why I give this car a 2 out of 10. Uh, Horrible cleaning. Just there's so many nicks and crannies, cracks, and all that. But I'll play both videos. This video is the pre-detail. I didn't clean it all the way, but I forgot to record like how bad it was. The person had 4 kids, husband and wife. This car was a disaster, and there's still like this is pretty much all the way done. But listen, so what I'm talking about is that I'm still finding debris. Still finding debris. There we go. Get the light on. Debris. So this was already vacuumed all of this, and this is now still being found in the nicks and crannies. So this was already shampooed and blew more air through through the seats just to see if anything else falls out. And I mean, it looks like I'm still vacuuming, like as if I didn't do anything. Like that's how crazy this is. I'm about done with the car. Root beer, just not alcohol. Sure it dries properly. Seats are starting to look amazing. I haven't dressed them yet. All that's left now is actually the passenger side front, actually. And I just got to do windows and dress everything, and then this is off to the races. Prepare to see the final. And then here's for the aftermath. Here we go. We have a 2010 Land Rover LR4 family car. This thing took a beating. I can't believe I'm so mad at myself. I didn't record the before, but it was horrendous. There was so much mess, so much. But this car, I'm giving this is actually one of my lowest satisfaction personally cleaning. I give this a 2 out of 10. One of the worst details that I would have to say anybody has to do. Very small crevices all over the place. That being said, it was just it was a nightmare for a detail. I would say these don't fold down. Very small room for vacuum. I had to like blow out all the gunk and stuff, and then had to scrub brush, and then like use my shallow tip shampooer head to get in there. The fabric though is forgiving. That was good. Third row seating, leather seats. Very messy. They had kids, but I still look at it as that's uncalled for as far as the getting stuff done. Seats are damaged. I already had that conversation with the customer. Clean out the glove boxes. Can't show anything in there. We do have paperwork with the numbers and stuff on there. Cup holder area. Not a lot of cup holders. That's kind of a nice thing to keep people from overstacking inside of their car. That being said, Land Rover LR4, 2 out of 10. Love the car. Great experience detailing, but I have to say it's a handful to deal with if you're trying to detail it at a level of even for resale. I can't even imagine a place trying to resell one of these. So that being said, guys, enjoy the night. So I pretty much summed up my video. Beautiful car. I love the way it handled. It was truly a gem. But I mean, it was literally like an inch and a half, 2 inches of space to get a vacuum head through there, to where it's like I had to use like a flex head, which is a Home Depot one that have like a little bit of wiggle room, and then my shampooer I had to use like a just crazy narrow one. I'm so glad I have that tool. It's supposed to be for if you need to get between seats, but I take seats out anyways. But there's always like those tight areas around
the pedals, driver's side car, the driver's side seating area that you can't get to at a regular extractor. So it was just nuts. They made it very tight. The seating was tight. Not a lot of room. Not really forgiving for a person that doesn't, one, detail cars any degree, because they're not going to have all those tools. Two, the patience. Three, even the knowledge about how to brush, how to comb through, uh, pre-treatment on the fabric to make it easier to extract garbage, debris, stuff like that. So, all in all, uh, I'd say this is one of my smallest Land Rovers I've dealt with. I think this is my second or third one, and it was a flippin' nightmare. Land Rover, I have to say, please figure out something about the way you design the seats, because the driver's side, even not even just a third row, the just the rear seating and the front seats, just there's no space to get any cleaning. Meaning, if debris falls down there for any just common man or woman or any person in general, it's gone. Like, it's in the wind. It's not coming back. It's a troublesome. Or if they just spill stuff, it's so cramped in there. It's just a spill will go over everything. Just it's just an awful scenario. So if you own a Land Rover, please be conscious about what you bring in that vehicle and what you take out. And why I say what you take out is, if you take out less than you brought into the car, you have to then worry about, mold, mildew, condensation, just spoiled food. Um, you can get like a bug infestation, and it's just going to be horrendous because the fabric is so forgiving to where, bugs can go through it. And I'm not saying, like, be careful or try to make that skin crawl, but I mean, that's the reality. Is if you have kids in this kind of car, stuff falls through, and then people like me have to become an exterminator to make sure all the bugs are out, seats are removed, stuff's happening, and it's just not good because these seats have this back fabric, meaning stuff can get in there, get saturated, get nasty. It's crazy. Fairly easy to clean, except for actually the elephant in the room, like the whole middle area. The doors were easy to clean. The front dash was clean. Majority of my time was spent in this on the back seating areas. The middle and the second and third row were just a Mission Impossible scene. I felt like it felt like a Mission Impossible scene. It was like and so it was like super wild that they would manufacture a car like this, knowing full well third row. No one buys a third row when it's just a husband and wife. Like, there's not a reason. And to have the goal, the mindset of this is a wise decision with no room to get anything. Like, if anything falls in there, like, it was even tight with my hand, just my hand. And I have big hands, but I don't have like wide, fat hands. Like, I don't have elephant claws or bear claws or whatever you want to say. But it was a damn near impossible feat. Like, I'm glad I have my air, glad I have my long nozzle and my guns and stuff like that. But man, it was rough. So 2 out of 10. One of my worst. I have never went below 5 on a car on a yeah. I never went below 5 on grading a car on being able to clean it, and then the ease and the care that anybody else can do. This does require special tools to clean. From my personal point of view, obviously somebody else can say you just need a rigid vacuum and some spray bottles and blah blah blah. Me myself, I like extracting professional extraction because I charge customers. Obviously, rigid vacuum, you doing it at home, do what you want. I hope nothing goes wrong. I hope you get the satisfaction you want. This ain't one of those cars I would suggest that's going to be a worthy endeavor. Um, so with that, be wary of these types. We don't have a Land Rover here in Alaska, but I'm gonna check out some of these Volvos and Audis because I think that would be on the similar bracket for if they were a third row. So peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. If you have any comments, hit me up. If you have any wonders about like what you have as a car and questions about how to go about detailing it, or if it's even worth it, kind of stuff like that. I always tell people like, what are you trying to get out of it? And I have no problem telling them what they can and can't get out of detailing a car. Otherwise, peace.